pas?
Je me suis réveillée dès l'aube, avant les autres. C'est le genre de matin que je préfère. Lorsque les premiers rayons de soleil percent la froideur de la nuit.
Salut toi, viens là.
Et la brise amène les odeurs de l'herbe trempée par la rosée et de l'éclosion du printemps.
Oh mais qui voilà, un gentil toutou.
Je voulais finir mes corvées avant que le reste de la maisonnée soit debout. Et ce matin semblait idéal pour que je puisse y arriver. Je ferais bien de me mettre au travail. Je dois nourrir les poules, désherber le jardin, nourrir Magnan. Je ferais mieux de tout terminer avant que papa ne se lève. Je dois apporter un morceau de viande à Magnan. Ça lui plaira sûrement.
There's no point in waking anyone before I've got my chores done. That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again.
Look what you'll love.
There's no point in waking anyone before I've got my chores done. There's no point in waking anyone before I've got my chores done. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks.
What's the matter with you today, girl? You're like a lost soul. Teresa, come here. Teresa?
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing's Bishek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Aye, he's an idler, that one. And he'd hardly give you the time of day, never mind a kind word.
God will reward him in kind one day. Mark my words. You could tell him to get his ass to work, too.
Right, go for nails.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Teresa, once you've done all your chores...
A surprise, Pa. Don't you want to tell me about it now?
Curiosity killed the cat. What kind of surprise would it be if I told you, girl?
Oh, all right. Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight, and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. You don't have to treat me like a child. Looks like it'll be nice today, eh?
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe I can slip...
There'll be no slipping off. You know very...
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head?
Not the first accident.
Well, there you go, then. If I leave early, nothing'll happen to anyone. And you can cook the fish for lunch tomorrow.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master when he finds out. Well,
Don't I always?
How are you?
how's it going, Stebor?
No, I'll just be carrying sacks of flour and that. And me and Pa have some
What matters?
No, it's nothing to worry your pretty little head about.
Oh, yeah. The millet.
Oh,
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Ah! Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor's not going to break his back working either.
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
Teresa, I'm glad to see you. You should talk. All you have is what falls from your master's table.
Ha! Look at you! Thin as a rake from never having a decent meal, and still bloated from nothing but pride.
At least I can read and write and think for myself.
And what use is that to you? To sit bare-assed in the cold and read?
You pile of manure. Should I muck out stables like you? Is that what you call an honorable profession? Even the horses are more fragrant than you.
Honest work doesn't stink, you good-for-nothing.
Perhaps not, but you...
What are you two quarreling?
This pipsqueak here claims studying is as hard a job as working in the stables.
I most certainly did not, because study is of course much harder.
See?
Hang on.
That study is as...
A man who does...
I'd like to ask you a couple... You're a scholar.
I'm on my way to Sasau with letters. This ingrate here is stabling my horse overnight before I can...
What does your work involve?
I'm no student, but a baccalaureus, having completed the trivium of the Faculty of Liberal Arts in the University of Prague. Grammar, rhetoric, and dialectics are farther arranged that to teach and be...
You serve Sir Radz...
Aye, and Sir Radzig is very pleased with my work. The children are fed, and the wife can buy herself a nice scarf from time to time. I'm satisfied with my lot. How many people can say that?
What's so hard about your job, Master Groom?
That's real work. Not like this parasite here does. On my feet from dawn till dusk, I'm doing something real, see? Something that makes sense. Horses are needed for work, for the law, and someone has to care for those horses. All this...
That's all I need to know. You're both right, but not one of you has a grain of...
Ah, rhetoric worthy of Socrates himself, and out of the mouth of a woman. I bow to you.
Are you saying this good-for-nothing here, who has to beg for his beer at the tavern, is my equal?
God save you, Tess.
Adam!
Somebody help!
To heel, Tinker!
Don't move a finger. Surrender. You've committed a crime,
right,
and I'm
you
arresting you. You're a murderer. You'll...
Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks. That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again. Let's see what you seek. Look, you. Look, you.
Oh, get up, Samuel. I don't want to hear you're the last one at the mine again. Teresa! Teresa?
What do you... Oh. Now, Father, you should...
And who has girl? You could...
Really? Pass. That.
Even to the slaughter. And of God and the world you know nothing.
Where has reading ever filled anyone's belly?
How are you,
Herbs. God be with you.
I'm wounded.
By all means.
Here.
Right, let's see what's the matter.
I'm wounded.
By...
God's blessings.
What's new in the...
There's to be a dance this evening. Again. Can we... Harvest Festival?
What else would...
I heard they have combat tournaments in Rattay sometimes. The men put on shining... That must be lovely to watch. Why can't we have something...
But for a tournament, you need knights. We don't have enough here in Skalitz.
Ah, but Sahanish's tourney in Rattay is even for commoners. Even our fellas could enroll there.
Oh my god, don't say that too loud. I can...
They wouldn't be the only, but there's an... Which of our fellas...
Henry would win for sure. He's always practicing with that wooden sword, like you say. And besides, he's a blacksmith's son. They're always strong from hammering iron all day.
Do you think so? Don't say anything. But I think that Henry's a bit of a fool. And he doesn't overwork himself at that forge.
Anyway, enough about tourneys. I must be on my way. Take care.
Teresa, I'm glad to see you.
How are you?
What news?
Have you heard that King Wenceslas's half-brother Sigismund and his foreign soldiers sacked Kuttenberg? I expect he wanted to loot his brother's silver to pay for his campaign against his allies. That horde of Tartars and mercenaries he has doesn't come cheap.
I heard something about...
No. Those cowardly burghers surrendered to Sigismund without a fight, and
Why would King Sigismund turn against...
he wants to depose him, that's why. He and those foreign lords of his think Wenceslas isn't paying enough attention to the problems of the Empire.
Why would King...
He wants to well, that's easy to say, but if you ask me, the whole world is going to hell. Not even the church is able to stick together, and now we have 2 popes?
The more I hear... Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see Henry for me? He's at the sheepfold by the stockade, as usual.
Oh? Playing around with wooden swords again?
Aye. He's getting ready.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well.
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
All right, I'll bring the beer to...
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me. But I'll tell you all about it after. All right. God bless.
Good day.
What news?
News? Have you not heard?
How do you mean?
King Sigismund of Hungary besieged Kuttenberg, and quite rightly too, in my opinion, because I am not the only...
Such affairs have nothing to do with the likes of me.
You're quite right. A woman should not... You had better go back to your chores.
Greetings.
How are you getting on?
What is it, Teresa? Did your father send...
What? Father?
Yes, not long ago. Quite a pile he had too. I had to write it all down for him.
Good morning.
What's new?
Did you happen to meet that scholar who's been wandering around here since yesterday? He told me a wonderful story you've heard about.
Of course.
Aye.
And what did that scholar...
About the Maiden's War. Girl.
What?
Good health to you, Teresa. Good morning.
What's new?
Ah, my husband keeps complaining about a
How are you?
How are things with you?
Pickman? I thought only the fellas at the mine...
Oh, sorry. Samuel sometimes mentions you.
Ah,
I'd better...
yeah.
Just the kind of weather I like.
God's blessings.
Any news?
Well, there's a peculiar fellow standing by the potters on the outskirts, selling strange trinkets.
Peculiar?
Well, I went to see what he was selling and greeted him politely, and he started on about how I'm a pretty girl and what have you.
What's so strange about that?
Well,
Fellas are always talking to girls that way if they don't wear a wife's scarf.
Ah, but that's not all. He started on about how we're different from one another, men and women like.
So...
He said a woman's body is the opposite of a man's, that they've got their, you know, outside, and ours is inside. And that it's because men have more heat inside their bodies, and that pushes their things out. But we're colder, and so we've got it inside. Do you think it's true, what he says?
Yes, that makes...
It does, doesn't it? But I won't go invest...
I'd rather not say anything on the subject.
The usual or something else?
That's a nuisance.
It'll all have to be replaced, but at least the rest of the house is all right. Only that.
May the Lord watch over.
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Teresa.
I brought you a beer. I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great. It's as hot as Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
Well, I saw you hopping around here in this heat, and I figured you'd work up quite a thirst.
Ah, you're right there. Thanks. That's very kind of you. I'll have to pay you back somehow.
I'll look forward to it. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond.
Well, it looks like he's...
Yeah. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay.
Me?
Sure.
All right then. I accept your challenge, young sir.
Yeah, I knew... Come on then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
Don't go easy on me, Hal.
Ah, very good.
Henry! Really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor. Take that, you scoundrel! Are you alright?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
No, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal. He who lives by the sword
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now. By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
Oh, shit. I'm sweating like a pig.
How are you, Teresa?
What else was it you...
You brought that...
I did?
Uh-huh.
He said thanks.
Huh. That's just like him. All right. But now I fancy a walk in the wood.
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
Henry's favorite?
Yes. I'd like to give it to him tomorrow.
I might have known it'd be about Henry again.
Well, you know how it is, Tess. Don't worry. You'll find a fella one day.
That's easy to say when you work in a tavern where there are fellas swarming around you all day. All I see at the mill are sacks of flour.
What about Zbyszek?
Zbyszek? I'd rather settle for a sack of flour.
I suppose. Your pa would never let Zbyszek have you anyway. Not long ago, when he had a few too many, I heard him say how he was going to get you the richest husband for miles around.
Oh, Pa. I hope that was just the beer talking. Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go. They say a wolf was seen in the woods recently.
A wolf?
So they say. But
couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam, he'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. But he could lend us his bow.
What herbs do you...
I've got almost everything.
Belladonna?
It is.
So,
actually, you'll have to get it from him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If the wolf sees a bow, he won't. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but me... well...
And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake.
All right, I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any excuses about...
Deal. You're a name.
I'm gone.
Yeah, sure.
Good day.
Yeah.
Good heavens.
Lend my bow.
Hey, Adam.
Oh?
Thank you so much.
Christians, have mercy on a poor wretch. The Lord Jesus...
I've seen...
No.
Why is that?
Why? Because I'm a stranger.
Why are you
I lost everything. Then foreign soldiers came and took it all.
What soldier?
I don't know, one soldier...
Why are you...
I lost it. Then foreign soldiers came...
What soldiers?
I don't know, one soldier's the same as the next. I fled far away to this peaceful land.
I'll give you some.
A few grosh...
Here you are.
Oh, thanks a thousandfold. God sees your...
I'll give you something.
A few...
Here you are.
Oh,
Ow!
God be with you, Teresa.
I've got the bow. We can get going.
Great. Come.
God!
What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going? I wonder what could be in that nest.
I had a look in the nest.
Yeah?
There was a...
Really? Holy Mother of...
You're right. I shot it down, so...
Yeah.
You don't mind?
No. After all, I've got Henry. And if I ask him, he'll get me an even better ring. While you've got no one.
You know what? Let's just go and pick those damned herbs before I change my mind about the whole thing.
Oh, come on then. I wonder what happened here. I saw it the last time, but no one reported anything in Scarlet. Do you think they skidded off the road and something devoured them? Maybe.
I thought you didn't believe in the wolf.
I don't. I didn't. Better keep going. Come on. We'll turn into the woods here and go uphill a bit. Follow me. Sweet little garden, isn't it? I never met anyone here, but it's always well kept. Probably some witch. Who else? Garden in the woods. It's a shame that witch doesn't grow belladonna too. We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here and then back into the woods. This is the place.
Shouldn't I help?
No, I'll manage.
What should I...
You've got a bow, right? Besides, you've got Tinker.
How long will...
Just a short... Just keep...
Alright,
I'd better pick as much as I can. Mother of God.
Get him!
God save you, Tess.
I thought those rumors about a wolf...
If I'd been alone, that beast would sure...
That was a funny-looking wolf. I reckon it was actually a...
Wolf or dog? It was a monstrous beast. Henry will never believe this.
Did anything...
No.
Did you manage...
Yeah, I'll brew...
All right.
I'll go back to work at the... Thanks for coming with me, Tess. And...
All right.
God be with you, Teresa. What the?
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
God bless. What can I help you with?
Father sent me to pick up nails, but the...
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh.
I'm afraid he hasn't...
All right.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
I talked to Bianca. Was someone else looking for me?
Aye, Johanka too. She ought to be home now.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important.
There's no harm in that, is there, good wife? You were young yourself once and went dancing with boys.
Oh, so I'm an old woman now, am I? I'm only teasing you, girl. Dancing is just what you young ones should be doing. Make the most of it while you can. Before you know it, your pa will find you a husband, and you'll have a
Thanks for letting me know.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Teresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere?
He's at the sheep...
I might have known. How many times? Thanks for... Huh.
What are you doing? Did you see that, anyone?
Hey! Who's there? Who's there?
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
Come. Hey! Oh dear. Did I? Hey!
Ointments. All freshly prepared.
What do you need?
I'm wounded.
By all means. I'll have a look at...
Here.
Right, let's see...
Johanka, what's up?
I was asking around for you. There's something we have to... Are you going to the dance this evening?
I'd like to go and have a look. If I have... Why? Do you want...
No. Nothing like that. I've got a dress, but... I don't want to... If you know what I'm...
You want me to find you...
No, not quite. I've already...
let me get... So, what's the problem? Just go. You've had your eye on him since the Harvest Festival. Surely you must have noticed by now.
He hasn't. I'm at a loss what to do.
What is it you see? What about Matthew? You'd have it a lot easier with those two. All it takes is a twirl of your skirts, and they'll be fighting over who dances with you.
Fritz. Are you serious? He's an idler and a half, and Matthew isn't much better. For all his smart talk, he's as slimy as a toad. But Matthias is handsome and kind. Well, he...
Can't you just go...
You must be joking. What if he doesn't like me? No, not a chance.
So, how on...
You're going to steal his lucky...
What?
If you can get your hands on it without him noticing, he'll be wandering around saying, and there, God be with you, Matthias. And he'll say,
Aye, Johanka.
oh, I found it near... And then he'll find...
Oh, the dance. Yeah.
Of course. Then he'll take me by the hand, and he'll look... never... Well...
You painted a very... But do you think it'll...
I'm...
Why don't you just...
And if he caught me doing it? But you... Well...
Right. We're all a pack... Sorry, Johanka, but there's no way I'm going...
But...
No.
Mug out stables like you? Is that what you call an honourable profession?
What are you two quarrelling about here?
This pipsqueak.
That's... I might have known an ignorant village. Stealing the king's silver is a capital crime. You get the pie for that.
Why do you keep going on about it? What's it got to do with me? I keep telling you, I don't know nothing about any silver. I'm a miller. Flour is what I know about. If someone's stealing silver from the mines, why don't you talk to the mintmaster about it?
We did. He was the one that brought it up.
It's our job to ask everyone who lives nearby if they saw anything suspicious.
Then good luck with that. Because in case you haven't noticed, everyone around here lives near the mines.
Aye, but some live closer than others. And then there's also the fact that... How to put it?
We're asking you because, well, you're a miller, right?
Oh, I see. Since I'm a miller, I must be a crook. Is that it?
No, but you know what they say.
Aye. They say you lot can hardly find your own asses. Never mind a thief. You're keeping me from my work, young fellas. So if we're done here, farewell and good luck.
All right, Miller. If you should happen to hear anything, let us know.
I went for those
All right.
What's up?
The guards were here asking around. Can you go and tell Stibor?
Why? But I'm asked.
For heaven's sake.
Pa sent me. The guards were here asking about Silver.
Oh, shit. All right.
Not so.
All right.
Spit it out.
All right. Pa came up with a nice little job. So, the missing...
Mercer.
I need your...
Steal. It's no wonder that.
Please, Tess, this is really important. I can't manage it alone. If the...
Where did you hide it?
That's the thing. It's at the bottom of a flooded shaft.
You dragged Samuel into it too?
No.
So why don't you just go and get it?
I don't know how to get to it.
For heaven's sake, Stibor!
Yes, but you see, when I was carrying it out, they stopped me. I was standing on this wooden walkway and I dropped it over the edge so they wouldn't catch me with it. And now I don't know how to get to it. All I know is it made a splash when it fell.
And how are we supposed to find it? Go crawling through the hall?
No, I've got an idea. Samuel knows that area.
Oh no, Stibor, forget it.
Christ, no. What do you take me for? And we'll do the rest.
Wait. How?
Around here?
Why are you doing it?
Of course not. We just sell it to someone.
Why are you helping?
Well,
Money won't be... Where do you...
Pa takes care of that.
Who does?
Some slimy kind of fella. I don't know what his name is. He serves some lord, but I don't even think Pa...
Where do you...
Pa takes care of that.
Who does?
Some...
That's all I want. Stibor.
Without a map, we'd just end up getting lost in the dark.
So we'll
have it your... Look out!
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off or you'll be sorry.
How do we do it?
That fool Nimoy is keeping watch. It'd be best if we split up. I'll get rid of him.
I want to... Why do you...
Well, remember?
Yeah?
And you always...
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're right.
For sure.
Tell me...
It's somewhere in that flooded... It's a good thing I was on that walkway when they stopped me. Otherwise, I'd have had nowhere to drop.
That's all.
Good luck, Tess.
Hey, Nimoy, you rogue! Come here a minute.
What do you want, Miller's boy? Looking for that clumsy brother of yours. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off, is something the matter?
ピポじゃじゃーん。じゃじゃーん。じゃじゃーん。
What was that noise?